Mogul Motivation, empowering and inspiring entrepreneurs and dream chasers worldwide, 1 week at a time. Presented by True Stories Media. And I am your host, Antoine Twiz Taylor. I truly believe no amount of hard work will open any doors in your life unless God opens those doors for you. I truly believe that. I think that no matter what you do, no matter how much you believe, you aren't going to go anywhere if God doesn't allow you to go there. Now, sometimes God might say, it's not time for you to walk through that door. Well, sometimes he might say, you're not meant to walk through that door at all. That's something we have to wrestle with as human beings, as creatures who do not have full control of the events in our lives and in this world. Sure, we have some control, we have choices, but ultimately we do not have full control over what happens in this world, over what happens on our journey. We can't control the fact that the bills keep coming. We can't control the fact that things go left. We can't control bad news. We can't control everything in our lives. And I think that's something as human beings, like I said, but as entrepreneurs and dream chasers, we have to wrestle with daily. Because when you're an entrepreneur, when you're a dream chaser, you want control of your life. That's why you are an entrepreneur, because you didn't have control at your job. So therefore, you want to start your own business. That's why you are doing what you're doing, chasing after the career or the goal you have, because you want control of your happiness, of your satisfaction. But we don't have full control over how the journey goes. We have to wrestle with that. We have to accept that reality. No matter how hard you work, no matter how much money you invest, no matter how much time you put in, no matter how much blood, sweat, and tears, the door will not open unless God says so. You will not have the key to open that door unless God gives you the key to open that door. And I'm speaking literally from my life. Again, every time I give examples on this podcast, I use myself as the primary example and template for the things I say. Relationship is greater than religion. You have to have a personal relationship with God. I'm not here to baptize anybody. I'm not here to, make anyone a believer. But what I'm telling you is this. Your relationship with God, with your faith, is going to trump any religion that you follow. Because in order to know what door to go to, what door to gravitate towards, in order to get that key forged and created to open those doors, you have to have a relationship with God. You have to understand what God is telling you. You have to pray. You have to meditate. You have to be connected vertically and not just connected horizontally to everything earthly and material. You have to be connected directly to the source and understand and feel what your faith is telling you to do. Because sometimes we're trying to force our way through doors that's not even meant for us yet. Sometimes we're trying to force ourselves into situations that we think we're ready for, but as soon as we walk into that room, as soon as we cross that threshold, we're going to get thrown out the building. And now your pride is going to be hurt. Now your feelings going to be hurt. Now you're going to be more broke. And I'm so glad that's not what happened to me years ago. Years ago, I was trying so hard to get a business loan. Ladies and gentlemen, so hard. I had a plan. I thought I was ready, and I kept getting denied. Every single bank denied me. That was about 2014, 2015. It's 2021 now. I look back and I'm so glad that I got denied. I'm so glad that I followed my faith and I listened to my discernment. Because if I would have got that loan years ago, it would have been a disaster. I would be in so much debt right now. It would be insane. Because the plan I had back then was just a microcosm of the plan I have now. The plan I have now is far more concrete, far more solid, and far more feasible and realistic than the plan I had in 2015. And guess what? I didn't even need the loan to execute it. My business is making far more money now than it was then, and I didn't even need that loan. I'm grateful that God and my faith told me this ain't the door for you. I'm not giving you the key to that door. But I'm grateful that he redirected me down the hall to another door, a better door. And my faith has forged the keys to that door. I'm stepping into my full purpose right now in February 2021. And I feel it. I know my dreams are close. I know they're coming. I know everything is about to explode and it's about to overflow with abundance. I know that to be true for me and I know it to be true for you, but you have to have relationship. You have to have discernment. You have to pay attention to the clues, the gentle reminders that God is sending you, that your faith is trying to reveal to you. Open your eyes, clean out your ears, declutter, get away from the distractions, and just pay attention. Because I'm trying to tell you, God is leading you in the direction you need to go in. Whether it's entrepreneurship, whether it's your career field, whether it's some type of dream or goal you have, the directions are there. God is telling you you need to go here, you need to go there. Sometimes he might tell you you're right where you need to be, but you have to wait. And that's the hardest thing you have to deal with on this journey, when you have to wait. Sometimes you're in the right position, you're at the right door, but you have to wait. It's not time for you to have the keys to open that door. It's not time yet. And in that waiting period, it's very hard to not be frustrated. It's very hard to not be discouraged. But again, if you have that relationship, if that channel is still open vertically, if your faith is still there, you will know that this is the door for you. See that door I just told y'all about back in 2015? I ain't gonna lie. I was even on the fence about that door. I was on the fence about getting that business on. I thought I really wanted it. And I kept trying to get it. I was trying to get it so bad. But reality is, deep down, I even knew that this was sketchy. I even knew that, you know what, this 15 that I'm trying to get, I don't know. But I'm still going to try to get it because I made this business plan and this is what I think I'm supposed to do. You're going to know if the door you're standing in front of isn't meant for you. Don't let your ego overpower your logic. Don't let your emotions consume you. You will know if the doors in front of you are meant for you or if they're not meant for you. And if it's not meant for you, if you have a shadow of a doubt, if you have any type of sketchiness in your brain, then that door ain't for you. It's not for you. Walk away. Stop letting your ego tell you otherwise, because your relationship with your faith with God told you that it's not for you. So walk away. But if that door is for you, you're going to feel it. You ain't going to leave that door. You're going to keep thinking about that door. You're going to feel so confident about that door. Despite the fact that you're getting frustrated because you got to wait, you know this is the door for you. So in that process, continue to pray, continue to meditate, and continue to do what you got to do. What they say, faith without works is dead. So as you're waiting, you still work. You still build your business. You still go after your goals. You still rise in your career. You continue to work. I say that every single week. And when the time is right, the key is going to fall into your lap. And then you're going to open that door and you're going to walk into your purpose. You're going to walk into everything you dreamed of. But this is only possible if you have discernment. Discernment is only possible if you're connected to a higher power. If you're connected to a higher power, if you're connected to God, if you have your faith, if you keep your faith, if you do not allow your faith to evaporate, that's when all of this is possible. That's why relationship is so important. Religion is great, yes, but relationship is what's important. That's what's going to give you the keys to open these doors and to live out your purpose with 100% passion. If this podcast has benefited you in any way, shape, or form, I ask for two things as always, ladies and gentlemen. Number one, please leave a 5-star review. And number two, pass it on to a friend who may benefit from it as well. Have a great day. I'll talk to you next week.